What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol AMC for AMC Entertainment, of course. On the left-hand side, we have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, this will, of course, be an update. We've been talking extensively on the channel about this symmetrical triangle, as I'm sure a ton of people have been. And on today's session, we finally broke out of the triangle. So zooming in a little bit closer to the daily chart, what you'll notice is that we had a little bit of a dead cat bounce off the low end, reattempt in a very short proximity of time. Remember that we literally discussed that if it happened in a short proximity, then look for it to break, right? And it certainly broke down on today's session. It was kind of the perfect storm with the broad market selling off as well. So we took out the support trend line. Now, where did we sort of close around? Right here at the bottom end of the overall range, right? We've been also looking at this as a horizontal, just rectangle, a range. And we sort of closed right on the edge. It wasn't a firm breakdown at the lows where we closed incredibly weak, closer to like 33 bucks even, but it was really closer to about 34.39. I mean, technically the close was 33.93. You get the gist, right? Overall, I'm not convinced on whether or not it's immediately lower in AMC or if we get some sort of consolidation for a bear flag and then we break. If we take a look at the 30-minute session, what you'll certainly notice is, I mean, this is very obviously a 30-minute bear flag, correct? However, again, kind of at the bottom of the daily range. So a little bit of caution here inside of AMC. If you didn't short the breakdown of the support trend line, this wouldn't really be the first place I would start thinking about chasing a short at this point in time. What I would sort of watch for is, do we get a bit of a dead cat bounce? And if so, do we start accepting further inside of the horizontal range, the rectangle, which we had drawn in from the daily perspective? So it's all about this level, right? 34.39. If we accept above, fine, look for potential reversals back into the bottom end of this here at 39 even. That would be the long trade in my estimation if we support at the bottom end of the range. If instead we fail to accept over 34.39, we continue to resist it, you can see these upper wicks certainly are indicating that we did that into the end of the day, then fine, it's further bear flag consolidation as long as it's underneath the kind of range right here and a breakdown of this level, not necessarily the low at this point, but this level right here, if we grab the other tool, a firm breakdown of about 33.67 does start to take you lower, at least into the low of day, and then monitoring for continuation into 31 even, also the daily 200 SMA. What you'll notice about the selling volume on the daily, right, is that it certainly picked up, and that is a sign of confidence for the sellers as opposed to a sign of, you know, hey, this is nothing to really worry about, right? So let's lastly take out the Fibonacci's from the high of today's session. If we could get a click, thank you, Thinkorswim, all the way down to the low, and what you'll notice is our 38.2 is perfectly aligned with the bottom end of the range here at that 34.39. So even more important of an area to keep an eye on. Remember that technically speaking, any of this is bear flag consolidation. Breakdown takes you lower. And again, if we start closing candles above, that's sort of invalidating that 30-minute bear flag, and you would sort of start to be on the lookout for a potential reversal back into some of the levels we talked about, notably the breakdown point, so today's high of day essentially, and then it's all about 39. So AMC teetering on the edge of a very important price level. As of right now, it looks like the bears have the edge, but we'll ultimately have to see how the price opens up tomorrow. As of right now, we're currently trading 34.21, 34.22, so definitely still inside of this range right here. It's all about over or under inside of AMC. If you enjoyed the video or learned anything new today, let me know in the comment section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description. And all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.